Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's old Pappy back with another one, and I'm back on the test server, and I'm going to be taking a look at this new Titan. That's right, it's on the screen right there. Check it out. You'll notice right off the bat it has 3 heavy weapons, and that makes it the only Titan in the game with the 3 heavy weapons. And we're also going to be taking another look at this robot that I think is pretty close to ready to come on the live server, the Orochi. So we have the Sharanga, which is the Titan, and we have the Orochi. You can see the stats right there, and as always I say, I'm not going to waste your time. Just pause the video for a second and give it a close read, see what it can do. It's kind of an interesting concept. It really does look like a as if a Carnage and an Ojun basically had a baby. That's basically what it looks like. And then we have this heavy one here, this heavy Sharanga. It kind of is like, imagine a Fury on steroids. And so it has 2 abilities. It has something called full power, which gives it a 40% damage boost, which is crazy. And it also has something called phase exile. Now we're going to talk a little bit about phase exile later in the video, because I'm still kind of confused about the phase exile myself. It's a it's just a weird ability. And anyway, let's jump into a game here right away on the test server. We're going to do a couple different builds with the Orochi. We got the 2 embers on the top, and I got that cool little drone beside me too there, the eye drone. I don't have one in real life, and I'm sorry, I automatically start to laugh. And why am I laughing? Because I've said it in other videos I've done, the ability for the Orochi it just reminds me as if somebody's sliding on slippery ice or on a slip and slide. You know, you hit your button, you suddenly start to speed up, you go into stealth, so they can't hit you, but just that sliding motion, every time honest to God, if you watch my other video, you already know what's coming. Every time I press slide, I just, in my mind, all I hear is and I'm just like sliding around, doodly-doo-dee-doo, killing people, sliding and killing and doodly-dee, and next thing you know, I'm dead. So, anyway, I know I shouldn't be making fun here. There's lots of guys hard at work at Pixonic, I'm sure, trying to make this look real fancy. I gotta pause for a second here. I also always make the mistake. I forget to include lock on as part of the default when I go on the test server. Anyway, so let's go back at her here after we pause for station identification. So let's get back at her here. And so again, I'm using my ability and I'm sliding away from the shell here, and you can see how fast I go. Right, it actually does go pretty fast. I imagine when it's maxed or MK2, it would go a hell of a lot faster. And I bet you dimes to dollars that there's actually some special abilities in there as well that'll make it go fast. And then you see here with the stealth, I mean, there's a little bit of lag, but you can see with the stealth, right? I got to use my phase shift to get out of here. But once you use the ability, it has the potential, and I said this in my other video, it has the potential to be very, very dangerous if used by full clans, full squads that are running maxed out versions of these. And why is that? You say, why, Pappy? Why would that be? Well, I'll tell you why. Because here's a scenario for you. You tell me if this is what's going to come true. And I'm going to take a step back and sideways because, just this week, I'm doing this video sort of in first or second week of April, whatever time it is now, I don't even know. We're all in COVID time now. I don't even know what month it is anymore, but I do know it's April. Anyway, just within the last couple days, Pixonic has nerfed the new pilot for Demeter, and they nerfed it because it was absolutely crazy OP, and I won't even bother going into it. But the bottom line is that it was only on the market and available maybe 2 weeks, a week and a half at max, and it got nerfed. And they nerfed it because they realized that in the hands of the top clans, it was unstoppable. And so let's get back to the Orochi for a second. Okay, so let's just picture a scenario where, say in Beacon Rush, right? You send an Orochi in as fast as possible, going 100 miles an hour and slippy sliding with his stealth on, and he gets right in deep in on the enemy team, right? And let's pretend they're a bunch of randoms. Okay, so now all the other teammates can spawn in. So who spawns in? A couple shells, a Demeter, and a couple more Orochis. Why is that? Well, because while these shells are constantly exploding and exploding and exploding, and basically acting as meat shields for you, and the Demeter is healing you, these Orochis can do what I'm doing now, which is just zip and zap around. I just got killed, but they can zip and zap around in stealth. And if you imagine them up in your face with two sonic weapons, they have a built-in corrosive damage weapon on top of that, and they're in stealth, and they're the fastest bot in the game. And you just picture them running circles around you, hammering you with that sonic weapon, getting healed by the Demeter, and also having those shields being able to hold the beacon when you come out of your ability and suddenly you can take damage again. I think it has potential to be a really, really deadly, and potentially OP combo. But I guess whatever. It's like anything, right? Pixonic brings the stuff into the game, and we try it, and we give feedback, and eventually they adjust it. So that's the way it is. Now take a look really quickly here, though. Take a look what's happened to me. I just turned crazy. Like I just turned totally red there for a second, and I kind of was confused by that. Now this is the second time I've watched this video that I played earlier, and I think I finally figured it out. And to be honest with you, I actually recorded an audio for this earlier, and I actually went back and I'm re-recording it because I think I have a better understanding of what that ability is now, when before I was just like, what the hell, what is that? So anyway, here's my Sharanga. I got my 3 weapons on the top, my 3 Zars, and my ability does 40% extra damage, although I'm almost dead, okay? And here's the deal. So when I don't even care too much about talking about the first ability, the whatever it's called, because it gives you 40% damage. That's all you need to know. 40% damage boost, okay? It's pretty simple. But the phase exile threw me, because I thought when I turned red like that, I thought that was me doing it. I'm like, what? Did I push a button? Is that why I'm red? Because what phase exile does is it actually is a defensive measure, I now realize. And so actually it was the enemy who phased me. And so what you're doing is, when you press phase exile, your enemy, whoever you're locked onto, turns red, and they cannot cause damage to anyone. They can't fire, they can't shoot, they can't do anything. They're just there. They're almost like they're in the phantom realm or phantom zone or something, right? But the catch is as well, they can't take damage either. So there you go. So that guy just did it to me, right? And I'm not taking damage right now. And now I'm out of it, and now I can take damage. And this guy's going to blast the living crap out of me. But I think the idea is Pixonic is selling this Titan, which is actually quite slow, but it has 3 heavy weapons. So I think what Pixo really wants to do is they want this to be a sniper Titan. So the idea would be to put a 600-meter range weapon on the Cataclysm, or maybe the Gendarme, or I think it's called the Gendarme or Grenadier, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, the point is you're going to hide in the back of the map. Look, this guy just got phase exiled by somebody else. Oh, by the way, I sped up the video. That's why it seems to be going so fast right now, because we're almost done the end of the video. But the bottom line is this. There, he got phase exiled again. So when that happens, he can't take any damage, but he can't hurt you. And so I think the idea is, if you're sitting at the back of the map sniping, and if someone starts to either hit you with a lot of damage or attack you, a lot of these guys, little tiny bots, will be rushing towards you. You phase exile them. They cannot damage you. And hopefully that gives you time to recover, get behind cover, or take them out. So anyway, that's it. What are my thoughts and feelings about this? I've kind of got mixed feelings about both bots, to be honest with you, in Titan. I think Orochi's fine. I like bots that can jump in the air. I don't know if I'm a super fan of this one. I really wish it had a different look to its special ability. I think it's it just almost looks like a glitch. And with the Titan, Definitely 3 heavy weapons. If you have 3 cataclysms on that, it's going to be pretty damn destructive, especially if you can use 40% damage boost. And as long as you're playing, in a good solid squad, then that phase exile might come in handy. You might be able to take out some of the best players in the other team and just hit them with the phase exile so that they can't kill your teammates. Anyway, that's it for now. If you like what you see, obviously, I appreciate the support. If you want to give me a subscribe and hit the notification bell and a like and all that stuff. And until next time, always drop me a line in the comments, and I'll see you on the battlefield.